Hey there, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. My name is Jasmine.
My name is Brandon.
And this is episode 72.
This week we have some Chronicle 2 news, some Avengers news, and some Walking Dead news. So as always,
let's get to it.
All right, so any of you Chronicle fans out there, I got some good news for you. Max Landis has been hired to write the sequel for the movie.
Now, I am one of those fans of Chronicle. I really did love that movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard from everyone. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie.
It is a must-see, and you could check out my review of it.
He did a review on it. It was
on Nerdlocker.com.
good.
But more importantly, I don't think that a sequel is needed of this series. It really did end up perfectly in the end of this movie. They could do it. I can see where they could go with it.
Some plot holes
but it's just
open.
not really needed. But Max Landis coming back, I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it.
That's a good way to see it. I mean, it's not someone else doing it. It's the same guy. It's the same vision. It's the perfect person to do the sequel for it. He knows all the little nuances in the story, where he could pick up. So it looks like it might be a decent movie.
And most times when someone gets to create a story like that, the movie doesn't really cover everything. Like we saw that in Jumper, there was a lot of more story to the story Jumper, and you don't get to see a lot of that in the movie. And I feel like there's probably a lot more he wanted to put into the movie and he couldn't. So with a second, we might get a little bit more story.
True that, son. But let us know what you guys think. Is it really necessary to see Chronicle 2? Let us know in the comments below.
Hey guys, it's the always popular Walking Dead news with Bobby and Jasmine. We have had some stunning news in Walking Dead the last 2 weeks. The show has been crazy. Crazy things
While
happening.
it's been awesome and riveting, at the same time it's been kind of disappointing.
I would say even very disappointing. I do not like where the show has gone. I've been very disappointed through most of it, but I've tried to keep my head high.
Yeah.
These last 2 episodes, though, some really riveting things happened.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil anything, so go watch them if you haven't.
Yeah, we're not going to give any spoilers at this time, but a lot of good things happened, good and bad things. It depends on how you see it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just kind of scared for the future of the show.
In a way, I feel like they kind of jumped the shark here.
Well, I mean, I feel like one of the characters, should I say piecing out without spoiling anything? One of the characters piecing out, I really do think has something to do with Frank Darabont leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's no rumors really setting this in stone, but I really see that that's how it happened.
The drama behind the show, I think, has kind of killed it for me a little.
Yeah, there was way too much drama behind this show. I feel like they had enough years to get this right, but
Something I know you're not disappointed in, however, is the Walking Dead Facebook game.
That's true. I'm not really one for Facebook games or games at all, for that matter. But a game about Walking Dead is great. We've heard about the real game coming out, and we've seen the screenshots, and that looks awesome. I'm really excited for that. But to hold us over, we have the Facebook game.
I'm very excited about it. I probably won't play it because I'm lazy, and it involves a lot of socializing and getting points and money and that sort of thing. So since that's involved, I'm going to just watch other people play it and be happy for them.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
All right, so we got a press release from Disney recently, and it actually had the first official image of the 2013 release of The Lone Ranger, starring Johnny Depp and Armie Hammer, of course. And I got to say, kind of underwhelming.
What I have to say, I was a little bit concerned because looking at the picture, I mean, we already know that it's Jerry Bruckheimer, so it's almost Pirates again, because this picture, Johnny Depp reminded me disturbingly of Jack Sparrow in the Cannibal.
Yeah, and also, not only is Jerry Bruckheimer producing this, Gore Verbinski is directing it, who, of course, directed the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean, so it's just kind of fuels that suspicion fire, you know what I mean? It looks underwhelming. It looks like Johnny Depp is going to play the same character over again.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I'm getting
Armie Hammer
concerned.
covered up, going to show your star off.
I'm getting concerned because in Sweeney Todd, I felt a little bit too much of a Jack Sparrow. I know a lot of other people didn't see it, but I definitely saw it in his performance. And when he's working with the same team of pirates, I feel like it's going to encourage that more, that he's going to be more Jack Sparrow than...
He might broaden out a little bit. He might do it, and that's the great thing about Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I mean, I still love Johnny Depp and everything. You know, I have hope for it, but I'm a little worried about it.
I'm kind of excited for this movie. I like Armie Hammer. It just kind of looks terrible, especially since we already talked about it, and they're going to focus on Tonto more, not necessarily the Lone Ranger as much.
Which I feel like if you're going to do that, that's fine. I understand you got
Tonto
call it Tonto
and the Lone Ranger, not the Lone Ranger. But we'll see what happens. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
So a little bit of older movie news. Turns out that Tim Burton's Batman could have been Tim Burton's Batman and Robin, starring Kiefer Sutherland as Robin.
I'll be honest, I was blown away. Now, first off, this is Kiefer Sutherland, 19-year-old, coming off of Stand By Me,
Yeah,
Lost
very
Boys,
intense,
Young Guns.
tense roles.
Yes, not the current Jack Bauer
No,
Kiefer Sutherland that we know.
a lot younger. So this, yeah, when you told me this, I was like, seriously?
I'm floored we haven't heard this before.
Yeah.
I'm just floored at the news.
Well, I guess
don't know.
Kiefer Sutherland came out with it, and he made those movies, and they were like, "We want to play Robin." He's like, "In tights? No, that sounds stupid." But I mean,
Well, it
now
kinda
he's kind of
sounded
like bummed.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of sounded like he was bummed. Like, God, I wish my agent had
Yeah,
had
like
said
done a better
something.
job and
Yeah.
made me be Robin.
But I'll be honest. I mean, people hold the Tim Burton Batman up here, and people rewrite history, and they're like, "Oh, well, Christian Bale and Christopher Nolan, they can never outdo the original Tim Burton Batman."
Yeah.
But
I mean,
obviously-
it's been done, but I mean,
At
for
the
the longest
time-
time, all we had to go off of was Tim Burton's Batman.
And I can't imagine changing that first one
To anything
to
else.
Robin.
Because I mean, you might not have the movies we have now because that did so well. It gives you the opportunity to say, I want to see Batman in theaters. You could have thrown Robin in the mix, and it could have just been awkward and.
And forgive me, all I do is I picture Kiefer Sutherland playing Chris O'Donnell as Robin.
Yeah,
And it's
except he
not
has a
good.
mullet.
Yeah, exactly.
Except he has a mullet.
And either way, it just does not look good.
Yeah,
Like
so
the idea sounds good, but
it's there,
actual
but
product-
I don't know what you would have done. Like, how would you have done Batman 1 differently with a Robin? I don't know. To me, it's like Robin is set up for failure after Batman, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. So you think Robin thrown in a Batman movie, you're just like, crash and burn.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But what about this? Tim Burton and Kiefer Sutherland. So now we have
Shows up and they just start this
Kiefer
partnership.
Sutherland starring in Edward Scissorhands.
Or Alice in Wonderland as the Mad Hatter. Or
Sweeney Todd starring.
Actually, I could see that
Sutherland.
one.
That would be
Only he
pretty
wouldn't
cool.
be singing. He would just be stabbing people in the throat, and that'd be the end
So
of
maybe
it.
they'll have Pirates of the Caribbean starring Kiefer Sutherland.
Maybe he'd have 24 starring Johnny Depp
I like this.
fighting terrorism.
I like this. Let's get that time machine and see what happens.
All right, guys. Brandon and Cubby back here for even more Avengers news.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Yeah, we got a ton of news for you. First off, Joss Whedon in an interview recently said that the first cut of the Avengers was actually 3 hours long, and for some reason, people didn't want that, so he cut it down to 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, I would totally watch 3 hours of Avengers fighting. But he did cut it down to 2 hours and 15 minutes, and he said that he's pretty excited about this product and ready to show it to people.
And if you're wondering if the 45 minutes of cut footage, you're going to be missing any Kree or Skrull, you won't be, because they're not in the movies. He came out and said the aliens you see are not the Kree or the Skrull. Those are two Marvel mainstays, he said. Way too much history to get into. He's already dealing with so many characters in the movie. He didn't want to jump into a whole nother race of backstory and giant history.
Yeah,
He did
exactly.
say it will be a Marvel alien race though, but just not any of the big giant ones.
There's a ton of alien races out there that the Marvel Universe can use, so might as well use one of them instead of the ones that have been played out.
Yeah. But if you're looking to catch up on your Marvel movie history, select cities, AMC and their theaters have said that on May 3rd, they're going to release all the movies. You can sit down and watch all the Marvel movies back to back leading up to the Avengers.
The Ultimate Marvel Marathon.
I mean,
yeah.
in idea, on paper, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, but 12 hours in a chair and then another 2 hour and 15-minute movie after that.
It's gonna be a bit much.
That's a
but
bit
I mean,
much.
hey, if you go, kudos.
Check it out, man. That'd be fun. Another thing that I think it's a possible spoiler for Iron Man 3.
I don't think so.
It's in Avengers. Latino Review reported that in the script, it's Captain America actually mentioned something to Tony Stark about nanobots, which, if you're familiar with Iron Man and the Extremist storyline, which influenced the first movie a lot, it's a great storyline written by Warren Ellis. But it focuses on Tony making up this like super soldier serum that turns out to be this nanotech suit that helps him use the Iron Man outfit,
It
and
really-
it kind of gives
it
him
changes-
massive amount of
it
powers.
changes the Iron Man
It changes
character.
Iron Man big time, and it looks like it could change the movie franchise in a great way.
That'd be awesome.
In a very exciting way. But we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
But, I mean, that's about it. We expect a lot more Avengers news coming in here in the next month. But about the stuff we just talked about, listen to you think in the comments below.
Hey guys, this is Haley, and my pick of the week is The Avenging Spider-Man #4 because Hawkeye misses, and that's freaking funny.
So this weekend I planned on checking one thing off of my bucket list. I wanted to watch all of the Planet of the Apes movies over again. I have seen them before, but I was rather young and I was afraid that I did not understand the entire premise. I watched the first 3 this weekend, and I have to say that the first one is the best. That's the one Rod Serling did, but you do still feel a little bit of Serling in the second and third movie. I just love these movies so much. You should all watch them. The first one's on Netflix.
Hey there guys, Cubby here with my pick this week. It is Saga #1, the new series by Brian K. Vaughan at Image. I got a chance to read it this week. Whoa, it's setting up a whole new like sci-fi fantasy world to get into. These crazy races that have been battling each other forever. It just seems so rich, so deep. Like the characters, it's driven by emotion, not necessarily the main story and like the drama surrounding that. I really don't know what to say after the first issue, but I was just astonished. It was beautiful. It just had a great story. I definitely recommend it to everyone out there. Check out Saga #1.
3, 2. Jim here with my pick of the week. It is Mondo. They opened a new gallery in Austin, Texas. It was fantastic to watch all the tweets and pictures and fun come out of Mondo and Austin and not be able to get a single print. I'm very disappointed. I know Kelly and Brandon are as well. We will just pay high dollar on eBay.
Hey there, nerds. Jasmine here with my pick of the week, and it is a band called Gautier, and specifically a song called Somebody That I Used to Know, featuring a singer named Kimbra. This song is awesome. It's a great breakup song, for one. For two, they use xylophones, and for three, Kimbra can freaking sing. It's just off the charts. I heard it on the radio one day, and I fell in love with it. It's a great breakup song, and even though I'm not breaking up with anybody, nor do I plan to, I still love it. It's one of the best I've ever heard, and I'm going to just keep jamming to it till it dies. I don't care. Check it out. It's great.
Hey guys, Brandon here with my pick this week, and it is karmaloop.com. Really cool website that features a bunch of other clothing brands. My personal favorite, Beasted. Check it out. All right, Internet, that is going to do it for episode 72 of Nerdlocker. But until next week, make sure you follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube page, and check out nerdlocker.com for all your nerdy news. My name's Brandon.
And I'm Jasmine.
And you guys have a nerdy week.